Today we explore a moment that many fans have quietly hoped for, as Chang Wook'S agency has finally confirmed a piece of news that the actor has been preparing to share. Before we move any further, remember to subscribe so you can stay close to every new chapter of his journey and never miss an update. The announcement comes after months of gentle speculation, soft hints, and a noticeable shift in the way the actor has carried himself in recent public appearances. Those who have followed him closely know that even when he stays silent, his eyes reveal the presence of a story waiting for the right time to be told, and this moment marks the opening of that long-awaited door. The agency's confirmation did not arrive suddenly or in a dramatic burst, but rather through a calm, carefully phrased message, one that felt authentic to the thoughtful nature of the actor himself. It spoke of new beginnings, of a chapter that required patience, and of a development that had been quietly unfolding behind the scenes. Fans had often wondered whether the softness that recently settled into his smile was connected to something meaningful, and it turns out that the answer is yes, though not in the way many expected. The announcement carries the warmth of a personal milestone, one that reflects growth rather than spectacle, sincerity rather than surprise. For a long time, Chang Wook has balanced the demands of his career with a sense of groundedness that many people admire. The entertainment world often asks for constant visibility, constant excitement, and constant movement, yet he remains someone who prefers intention over noise. This new development highlights that side of him clearly. According to the agency, he has reached a point in his life where he feels ready to share something that has been building quietly, a piece of news that marks both a celebration and a shift. Though they did not provide every detail in their initial statement, the tone made it clear that the actor himself will soon speak directly, offering his perspective in his own time and his own words. In the fan community, the reaction has already begun to ripple. Those who admire him feel not only anticipation but also a sense of pride, as if witnessing a friend stepping confidently into a moment he has earned. People recall the years of work he has poured into his craft, the emotional depth he brings to each role, and the humility that follows him even in the midst of success. This confirmation from his agency suggests that the good news is something deeply personal, possibly connected to a project of significance or to a milestone in his private life, though the precise nature remains gently protected for now. The privacy surrounding it adds to the authenticity, making the coming reveal feel even more meaningful. The script of his life, at least from the perspective of the fans, has always moved in steady arcs rather than sudden twists. They have watched him mature on screen, shifting from intense action to tender romance to introspective drama, each performance revealing a piece of his artistic heart. This new announcement feels like a real-life continuation of that arc, as though he has reached a point where he can embrace a transition that aligns with who he is becoming. It is easy to imagine him standing with quiet confidence, knowing that whatever he is preparing to share holds purpose rather than pressure. Some believe the news may involve a project that he has waited years to develop, something that reflects his evolving aspirations as an artist. Others think it may relate to a personal decision, one that marks emotional growth. But regardless of the specifics, the agency's confirmation emphasizes readiness, suggesting that Chang Wook has taken time to understand what this next step means to him. This readiness feels like the heart of the message itself, as if the good news matters less for its content and more for what it symbolizes about his path forward. It is impossible to talk about a moment like this without acknowledging the connection he shares with his fans. Their support has always been a quiet force accompanying him through every drama, film, and public appearance. He has spoken many times about gratitude, but it is in moments like this that the bond becomes especially visible. The anticipation surrounding this announcement is not rooted in curiosity alone but also in encouragement, a collective desire to see him thrive in a way that feels true to himself. The confirmation has brought everyone to a point of shared focus, waiting for the day when he chooses to reveal the full story. The agency's statement hints at an upcoming message from the actor, suggesting that he will address his supporters directly. Knowing his style, it will likely be thoughtful, warm, and deeply personal. He has never been one to rely on spectacle when sincerity can do the work more gracefully. Fans are already preparing themselves for the moment, imagining the tone of his voice, the calmness of his expression, and the sincerity that always accompanies his words. There is comfort in knowing that whatever he shares will carry the truth of his experience, shaped by reflection and intention. As we move closer to the expected reveal, the imagination naturally wonders. What does this good news represent for him? How will it shape his next chapter? What kind of happiness or achievement does it contain? The beauty of this moment is that it allows space for hope without demanding answers before he is ready. It invites the audience to slow down and appreciate the significance of a milestone acknowledged not for publicity but for personal meaning. This is the kind of news that resonates long after it is spoken, not because it is grand, but because it is genuine. The industry around him is already buzzing quietly. Fellow actors, producers, and collaborators are beginning to share subtle messages of support, hinting that they may have known about this development before the public. Their positivity adds another layer of assurance, suggesting that whatever the announcement is, it represents progress rather than pressure. It also reveals how deeply respected he is among his peers, not only for his talent but for the character he consistently displays. For fans, the waiting period becomes a time of reflection. They think back to the moments when he overcame challenges, balanced military service with career momentum, and returned with renewed energy. They recall the times he spoke openly about growth, self-care, and the desire to live with purpose. All of those past statements suddenly feel connected to the present moment, as though they were steps leading to the announcement that is now on the horizon. The agency's confirmation brings all those pieces together, reminding everyone that growth is not always visible until it reaches a point of expression. What matters now is the sense of calm surrounding the news. The tone of the confirmation feels hopeful, steady, and grounded. It invites the audience to embrace anticipation without speculation, to trust that the story will unfold at a pace chosen by the one living it. This is the atmosphere Chang Wook has always created around himself, one built on honesty and deliberate intention. It feels fitting that even this moment, filled with excitement, carries a sense of peace. When the day comes and he shares the message in his own words, it will mark not just an announcement but a shift in energy. It will be a moment that fans remember, not because of the scale of the news, but because of the sincerity behind it. Until that moment arrives, the confirmation from the agency serves as an open door, a gentle invitation to step into a new chapter alongside him. The journey continues, shaped not by noise but by purpose. Not by urgency but by readiness. And as we wait for his voice to carry the final reveal, we hold space for the joy that good news brings, trusting that whatever he is ready to share reflects a step forward in both his life and his heart.